Hi boys and girls, this is Mr. Ibarra again. So for today's math lesson, you're going to need your blocks, you're going to need your math book, you're going to need a pencil. So press pause on the video, go get your items, and then come back when you are ready and push play. Okay, now let's review our learning objective for today. It is, I can use doubles to add. Let's read that one more time. I can use doubles to add. Okay, so we have some words there that we need to discuss. Well, one of the words that I want to talk about today is the word add-ins. So an add-in is any number that you add to another number. So for example, if I have the number 2 plus 3, then that equals 5. My two add-ins are the numbers 2 and the number 3, because these are the two numbers that are being added. Okay, so a double is when you have two add-ins that are the same. So, for example, if I have this sentence, 3 plus 3 equals 6, my two add-ins are the two numbers that are being added together, which in this case, the 3 is being added to another 3. And these add-ins are considered doubles if the number is the same. So if you have two add-ins that are the same, like 3 plus 3, then you say that those are doubles. Okay? And there's other special doubles as well. We can also say that 4 plus 4 is a doubles, right? Because we have 4 and 4, you're adding the same number again. And can you think of another add-in that's a double? That's right. How about 5 plus 5, right? 5 plus 5 is also a double add-in. Okay, so can I show you an easy way to remember some of the add-ins? Because there's a lot of add-ins, but if you want to just remember some of the smaller add-ins, I can show you an easy way. Okay, boys and girls, so let me show you an easy way to remember some of the add-ins. Now, these are not going to be all of the add-ins. These are just going to be some of the smaller ones. Okay, so take out your hands. All right, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to say 0 plus 0 is 0. And then we're going to do this. We're going to say 1 plus 1 is 2. Now we're going to do this. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we're going to do this. 3 plus 3 is 6. I'm going to do this. 4 plus 4 is 8. And we're going to do this. 5 plus 5 is 10. All right? Do you want to do that with me? Let's do it one more time. Let's do it together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. Let's do it backwards. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. 0 plus 0 is 0. So those are that's one way that you can remember some add-ins. Another way that we can well, we can remember add-ins, especially if we have add-ins that are bigger than 5 plus 5. So like, let's say I wanted to know what 6 plus 6 is. See, 6 plus 6 is a double, right? Because we have a 6 and then the same number right here. So we want to know what that is. Well, I don't have 6 fingers on each hand, so what I could do is I can use my blocks. So I'm going to use 6 blocks, and I'm going to put 6 blocks here really quick, and I could either put them together like I am, or you could just put them in piles. So I have 6, then I'm going to put another 6 on the other side to see what I get, right? So I'm going to see what I get. So I have 6 plus 6 is, that makes 12. If you count all of these blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you count all those blocks, we know that 6 plus 6 makes 12. Very good. Now, what if I had a different add-in? What if I had 7 plus 7? Now remember, 7 and 7, these are doubles because they are the same number. So 7 plus 7 equals what? What number does it equal? Well, again, I can use my blocks. So I'm going to have 7 blocks, and then I'm going to have 7 more blocks. Okay, so let's see how much does it make. Well, I already know that I have 7 here, so I'm just going to count on. I'm going to say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 plus 7 makes what? 14. That's right. Okay, how about 8 plus 8? What does that make? Now I have, these are doubles because it's the same. So what does that make? Well, then again, let me put some blocks to get my blocks together. And I'm going to have 8 blocks right here, and then 8 blocks right here. So I see I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16. So, very good. Okay, now it's time to open up your math book. Please turn to page number 229, and let's get started. And it says to use your blocks and build a tower that has 3 blocks of one color and 3 blocks of a different color. So go ahead and make a tower with 3 blocks of one color, 3 blocks of another color. So how many blocks do we have? How would we write that addition number sentence? Well, if I have 3 of one color, one of my add-ins is going to be 3. And if I have 3 of a different color, my other add-in should be what? 3. Very good. So I have 3 plus 3. I have 3 plus 3. So I have some add-ins that are doubles. So if I have 3 plus 3, that makes 6, right? And you could get that 2 ways. You could count all your blocks and see that there's 6, or you could do 3 plus 3 is 6 because you have 6 fingers there. Awesome. Okay, so let's turn the page. And it says right here, add-ins are the numbers you add. Both add-ins are the same in a doubles fact. So that's what we've been talking about. And this one shows 5 blocks right there. So that add-in is 5 plus there's another 5 blocks right there. So that add-in is going to be 5. So if we have 5 plus 5, oh, that's a double. So if we have 5 plus 5, we know that 5 plus 5 is 10. Very good. So the sum is 10. Fantastic. So now, on these, it shows 3 blocks right there, so I'm going to put 3 blocks, and then 3 more blocks. I'm going to put 3 more blocks. So I have 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. Okay, so I know that those are doubles, so 3 plus 3 is 6. Very good. Or I could just count all my blocks. Here's another one. This one shows 4. So that one shows 4 and 4. So it shows 4 and 4. So let's see if I have 4 right here and then 4 over here. So I know that those are doubles. Those add-ins are doubles because they are both the same. So I have 4, and if I count all of these, I get 8. Or I could say 4 plus 4 is 8. All right, now here's another one. This one says 7 plus 7. Now I don't have 7 fingers on each hand, so I can't do that with my fingers, but I could do it with my blocks. If I have 7 and then 7 more, so let's count it. I know that this is 7, so let's say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 plus 7 is 14. Okay, so now this one, now this is a doubles fact, so I am going to circle it because it says to circle the double facts. So let's say 5 and 5 make how many fingers? 10. That's right. 10. So 5 plus 5 is 10. I'm going to circle that. Now, 7 and 4, are those double facts? No, because look, this add-in is 7, this add-in is 4. So we're not going to circle that one. But what's 7 and 4? Well, I could say if I have, if I say 7 and then I have 4, I could say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I could have 11. Now I'm not going to circle this because these are not doubles. It says only circle the doubles. Okay, how about this one? 6 and 6. Can I use my fingers with that? No, because the biggest number I could do on one hand is 5. So let's use our blocks. Okay, let's use our blocks. I could have 6 blocks right here, and I could have 6 more blocks because those are doubles. So let's count it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Now, do I circle that? Yes, I do, because it is a double. So let's circle that. How about 9 plus 9? Well, again, I don't have 9 fingers on each hand, so let's use our blocks. So if we have 9 blocks and then 9 more blocks, well, we know that they're doubles, so let's count. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 blocks. And we're going to circle that because it is a double. And how do I know it's a double? Because the add-ins are the same. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next page. This is the on my own page. So this is what you need to do. You are going to finish this page, which is page number 231, and the next page, which is 232, on your own. You're going to do it by yourself. Now, you can use your hands and your fingers to do these, or you could do your blocks. Okay, so whatever tools you need to use, you can use. Okay, so pause the video, do these on your own, and then push play when you are ready to see the answers. Okay, welcome back. So let's get started with the answers. So now this one has 2 blocks and 2 blocks. So I'm going to do 2 plus 2. So I have 2 plus 2. How many fingers is that? 4. So I'm going to say 2 plus 2 is 4. That's right. Now right here, how many blocks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't have enough fingers for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my blocks for this one. And I'm going to say, what? 6 plus 6, because these are doubles. 6 plus 6 is 12. That's right. Okay, good job. Now on this one, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 more. So I could say 4 plus 4 is 8. Very good. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Very good. Okay, so now how many blocks do we have here? We have 5 blocks and 5 more blocks. Okay, so our 2 add-ins are going to be 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. Great. What about right here where it says 8 plus 8? Well, I don't have enough fingers for that. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use my blocks. Okay, so I'm going to have 8 plus 8. So let's count. Let's see, I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Awesome. Okay, now, oh yeah, and it also says to circle a double fact, so that is a double. Okay, so 9 and 0, are those 2 add-ins doubles? No, they're not. And I already know that anytime I add 0 to a number, to an add-in, it just stays the same. We know that that is 9. We did that in a previous lesson. Okay, how about over here where we have 9 and 9? So let's get our blocks. So I have 9 blocks and 9 more blocks. So let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18. Now are these add-ins, are they doubles? Yes, they are, because they are the same number 2 times. So I'm going to circle it. Okay, how about 8 plus 3? Okay, well, that's not a double. So I could have 8 blocks, and I could have 3 blocks. I could say 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. How about this one? 1 and 5. I could say 1 and 5. Now, are those doubles? No, but I know that they make 6. That's an easy one. But I'm not going to circle it because these are not doubles. How about this? Is this a double? That is. And I know that 6 and 6, that made what? Well, let me use my blocks. I have 6 right there. And then I'm going to have 6 more. So if I say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. And I'm going to circle it because it is a double. How about 10 plus 10? Well, I know that I could use my blocks. I could say 10, and 10 more is what? 20. Very good. If you count all of those, it makes 20. Or you could just count by tens. How about 3 and 3? Well, 3 and 3, I think I could use my fingers. I could say 3 plus 3 is 6. Very good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to circle this one. This one is a double because it has the add-in is the same on this. How about this one? The add-ins are the same. So I'm going to circle that, because those are doubles. How about 7 plus 1? Well, I have 7, and then 7, and then 1 more. That makes 8. Very good. Do I circle it? No, because the doubles or the add-ins are different. It is not a double. Okay, so let's do the last page. And it says, oh, it's a word problem. So let's read this word problem. And it says, problem solving, number 21. 4 taxi cabs drove down the road. 4 more taxi cabs drove down the road. How many taxi cabs drove down the road in all? Well, there's some important information here. It says 4 taxi cabs drove down the road. So I know that 4 taxi cabs drove. That's important, so I'm going to underline it. Then it says 4 more taxi cabs drove, so I'm going to underline that. 4 more taxi cabs drove. And then it says how many taxi cabs drove down the road in all. And I see a question mark, so that's a hint that this is what I need to solve. That is my mystery. So I'm going to circle the last sentence because that's what it's asking me. So if I have 4 taxi cabs, and I have 4 more taxi cabs that drove down the road, how many taxi cabs is that? Hey, that looks like 8 doubles. So what doubles number sentence can I write? That's right, I can write 4 plus 4 is 8. So let's write that. 4 plus 4 is 8. So I'm going to write 8 taxi cabs drove down the road. Imad drove over 1 bridge on his way to school. He drove over 1 more bridge on his way home. How many bridges did Imad drive over in all? So let's solve that. So it says Imad drove over 1 bridge. I'm going to underline that on his way to school. He drove over 1 more bridge on his way back home. How many bridges did Imad drive over in all? There's that question mark, so we're going to circle that because that's what they are asking. So I can say, I could use my fingers again. I could say 1 plus 1 is 2. Very good. And I could even write that sentence. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I'm going to write 2 bridges. Very good. So now, last question. It says, is 3 plus 6 a doubles fact? Explain. So is this a double? 3 plus 6, is that a double? No, it is not. Why? That's right, because the add-ins are not the same. So I'm going to write, the answer is no. Remember to please turn in these 2 pages, number 231 and 232 into Seesaw, and I'll see you later. Bye.